Thankful to you, Raji, for thinking of me to add to your Unnati Diaries series. Fantastic to hear women's voices and how they are changing the world through being themselves. Hello, my name is Lydia McCauley Scherer, and I'm co-owner of Stonehouse Artifacts in Bellingham, Washington. My husband and I own an antique shop where we bring back things from India and also Myanmar. Things such as architectural antiques, furniture, textiles, vintage items, sacred items, all sorts of things that we're able to collect on our travels. I was born in Seattle, Washington, and I was raised in the southeast of the U.S., states like Alabama and Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, and Tennessee. Some of my earliest memories are of seeing beautiful things, of always wanting to live in the country, of enjoying old and simple pieces, wooden bowls, beautiful chests, things that I have always thought were elegant. When our family was young, and we have 2 daughters, we began traveling to different countries in the world for curiosity's sake and to educate ourselves. We traveled through most of Asia, and before we knew it, it was time to get to India. We first flew into Chennai and went down the coast into Pondicherry, and that's where we found such beautiful pillars, furniture that we loved, all kinds of things that we knew we could just incorporate into a home of our own. Kurt was designing our present home, and so we had pieces shipped back. Thus, we learned how to buy a container load, have it delivered here. After he finished the construction of our home, we decided we would continue on. I'm so glad we did. I'll be taking you on a quick tour around our shop. Also, taking you down some paths around our land, and sharing some of the beauty of nature that we have here. I'm in the shop. This is where I spend a lot of time every week. We visit India for about a month each year, hand-picking items from several different states and suppliers. Usually we have 1 to 3 containers full of pieces that arrive here each year. So I spend a lot of time photographing, researching, meeting people. It's a real education. And it has enriched my life greatly. I thought I would talk a little bit about my music career. I started out documenting folk music when I was in college, and I totally loved Appalachian music because it tied back to the British Isles, and some of the songs were so ancient and old. I just fell in love with it. Musicians came into our lives and magically formed a band. We began recording here in Bellingham and then also in Vancouver, BC. So Kurt and I both produced the albums. The instrumental music that I've composed on the piano comes directly from my time spent out in nature. I don't go a lot of places, but I enjoy getting to know some places deeper and deeper, finding their rhythms, being surprised by what plants are doing throughout the seasons. Somehow translates into music. Not sure how, it's a mystery. Going for walks every day is most essential to my well-being. Here I'm entering the tall wood. And several of these trees are sacred to me. I like walking by myself and gathering my thoughts and having places to stop and send out good wishes for my family and friends. This is a big part of my life. I would like to say thank you again, Raji, for inviting me to share some of my passions and my professional life with you. I feel that it's becoming more and more important for each of us to be able to use the talents that we have. And I think that each one of us has something special to contribute. I also am so encouraged by my friendships with people in India, people here that are from India, and people from other cultures that have helped me to broaden my scope and appreciate all kinds of everything. Thanks again. Blessings to all.